And in this current climate, in the society that we're in right now, a lot of people tend to overthink. And so the I need to think about it turns more into, the unconscious, the amygdala hijack of, oh my God, are you serious? Are you thinking about doing this? Are you crazy, for investing that amount of money? Are you sure you're going to be able to do it? Can you trust yourself? So, how do you learn to not overthink and trust yourself in this intuitive decision making process?
Oh my goodness. This
And
is like
I'm
this
realizing
is
that,
such a
we're
I'm like,
going on
"Oh
and
my
on
gosh,
here.
Deb, this is such a deep question." Okay, I'm as an overthinker, welcome. If you're an overthinker, we're family. So, I am like the world's biggest overthinker. When I notice that I can't let go of something, then I know I'm not in my body anymore. I am in my head. So, I highly, highly recommend to people that before you try using your intuition or even examining what you have to get from your head and into your body. Period, the end. What does that look like? Well, everybody has different ways of calming their mind. I was just saying this to a client yesterday who's a high level, she owns her own organization. And I was saying, for some of us, we need to move our body, like physical movement. And if you are intensely overthinking, then have the movement be intensely the same. Like go run, go walk really, really, really far, lift really heavy weights, get your mind quiet. For some people, being creative gets their mind quiet. You can go cook. I have a client, he likes to do that. I have another client, she paints. It may be meditating. You just mentioned meditation. For some people, that really works. I'm going to be honest, it does not work for me when I'm overthinking. I actually have to move my body. It's the only way for me to get back into the center of my body. So that's my recommendation. If you
Yeah.
are overthinking, you've probably gathered too much information because now we even have, AI that does even more thinking and gathering information for goodness gracious sake. So if you find yourself going like, well, maybe I need to do a little more research and your mind is like, stop all action and do what I call pause. Take a pause, step away from it for a minute, go move your body, go do something creative, go be in nature, go read a book, go take a bubble bath, whatever the thing is that quiets your mind, go do that thing, get back in your body, then come back to the decision at hand and see if you can bring yourself back to that inspired moment for you. That's a yes. What I like to say is it can be a place, a person, or a thing that when you think of it, it just like brings a smile to your face. Your body feels really, really good. It makes you happy. That's a yes in your body or a heck yeah, right? Like listen for that. Then from there, ask the question, this thing that I'm considering, is it in alignment with who I am? And if what you get is not that same feeling as that inspired moment or that person, place, or thing that just helps you relax into your body, it's a no. It's a no. It doesn't matter if it costs almost nothing. It doesn't matter if it costs a lot of money. If it's in alignment and it's a yes, do it. And if it's out of alignment, don't. You can in fact trust your intuition. Now here's the part that people are going to argue with, which I don't mind about. Like it's okay. Be a little controversial, makes things interesting. I can't tell you where intuition's coming from. I can tell you what I think after training all the people I've had, but I don't totally know. We could have a conversation about it and probably a disagreement because some people's spiritual beliefs think it's like, angels, universe, we're tapping into the magnetic, blah, blah. I don't know.
The
Who knows?
download.
Right. Whatever the belief is, here's what I know. Our brain is scanning the outside environment all the time because our brain is designed as a computer, right? The front and back, the whole entire thing. Some part of it, the design is to keep us safe, but it's also just to categorize information into piles of safe, unsafe, and then known and unknown. That's what our brain is doing all the time. When you are looking at a potential, let's say, program to take or something, or working with someone or hiring someone, your brain is scanned information that you don't consciously remember because it literally is scanning millions of bits of information at all moments. So your intuition cuts through extraneous information. And it's kind of like if you ever saw that movie, which I love, The Limitless, where he took the pill. I sometimes was like, that is what intuition does. It helps you go back to the things that are in your brain, but you don't consciously remember them. So
Yeah.
that's the power of intuition. You can be considering something, tap into your intuition, and it can cut through everything and it can remind you of a conversation you had with that person that you had forgotten about, where they told you about one of their clients that was really related to you and you're like, "Oh, I could just talk to that person and see what they got out of doing this work with them. It'd be okay if I did that." I will say, and again, like I said, some people would not agree with me. Intuition is our brain's design. It is designed to scan the environment. And if we're able to quiet like our computing brain, how it's piling things,
Mhm.
if we can quiet it down enough, we can, in fact, hear our quieter inner wisdom. And to me, wisdom is that combination of what you know, but may not be consciously aware of, and that which you do consciously know. And when those two things come together, that is really wisdom. So intuition does not need to be separated from, our logic. However, if you're leaning on logic only, you are making mistakes that are really avoidable. You're also probably thinking about things too much.
Yeah, probably, almost guaranteed.